All around the world, people are just quitting their jobs. Some experts have called this phenomenon the Great Resignation. And a lot of companies are wondering what's up. On paper, it is confusing. We're coming from this global pandemic, and shouldn't people want to keep their jobs? Shouldn't people want to keep their income streams intact? Well, no. Not if the pay barely covers basic living expenses and if you're killing yourself at work. Anyway. Welcome to Better Today, a place where young leaders like you come for work-life motivation and inspiration. This series, Work-Life Rants, is all about work-life rants. Because sometimes a rant is the best way to get a point across. In today's video, I want to talk about this Great Resignation thing and what I think is the most important, if not one of the most important reasons this is happening. Spoiler alert, it's money. If you're watching this and you fall into the category of employee, well, listen up. For as long as we remember, especially in a developing country like ours, we were just taught to have a job and be grateful that we have a job in the first place. We're raised to go to school, do reasonably well, find employment somewhere, work there for 30 to 40 years, retire, and live happily ever after. This worked? Sort of. Maybe for our parents and our grandparents' generation. But it's clearly not working for our generation. And I don't think it's going to work for the next generation either. First of all, staying in one place for 30 to 40 years, doing the same job in a time when jobs, roles, and whole entire industries are being invented as we speak, that kinda doesn't make any sense. Plus, if you're working in a company that doesn't give performance bonuses or regular promotions, this is kind of one of the worst ways to grow your financial well-being, right? Second, there are a lot of us now, like billions more a lot versus a generation or two ago. There are way more people competing for the same bunch of jobs. What this means is that companies generally have this huge pool of applicants for just a few roles. And if thousands of people are competing for the same small slices of the work pie, then there's no incentive for many companies to give better compensation. Many of them will just give the work to the cheapest possible labor. It's sad, but it's true. Third and last, I think our generation has realized the super important value of a side hustle. Not only do side hustles give us this safe mental space when our day job or professional work gets a bit too much, for many of us, this side hustle has become a more financially rewarding way to use our time and to use our lives. So I would say that it's perfectly understandable if you feel that you have to quit your job. Knowing that your career is growing as slowly as possible, getting paid as little as possible, and that doing your own thing is likely to make you more money anyway. Yeah, no wonder this Great Resignation thing is happening. You deserve to be happy and you deserve to get enough sleep at night. You deserve to have enough to pay for your rent, pay for your food, pay for your transportation, and occasionally splurge on the latest double-digit sale. You deserve to be able to do all of those without killing yourself. Now, if you're watching this and you fall under the category of company, listen up. People like me who are non-entrepreneurs, like a stable kind of job employee, we exist. Not every millennial wants to have a startup. Trust me, I like me a stable job, good health insurance, and regular monthly income. If you're losing a lot of employees to this Great Resignation, believe me, it's not just because of the pandemic. After nearly 2 years of not using the office slide or playing on the office ping pong tables or sitting in the office beanbag chairs, I don't think a lot of employees miss any of those. It's not necessarily this thing called company culture either. You can have this amazing culture where everyone likes everyone and people are having coffee with each other. But if no one can afford to buy coffee in the first place, fat chance they're staying for that culture or awards. Look, 99.99% or something like that of companies will always claim that they put people first, to value the employee as an important contributor to the company's growth and success and bottom line and yada yada yada. Well, it's time to show it. At the end of the day, I'd like to believe that you want to see your employees have a relatively comfortable life. I don't think many of us are looking to have an extravagant lifestyle. Just comfortable enough that after work, after the work hours end, we have the energy and the capacity to be able to spend time with our families, to spend time on our hobbies, things that make us happy. And we want to be able to do this without being forced to choose between having groceries for next week or being able to treat ourselves and our family members once in a while. It all boils down to paying people enough so that they're relatively happy, generally healthy, and comfortable enough financially that they would actually want to give their best for the company every single day. Normalize paying employees better. It's a weird trick, but surprisingly it works. And please, it's time to stop spending on crap like ping pong tables. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and if you love it, subscribe. Let me know also if you like this series or how I've set up the camera in the studio for this video, and I'll see what I can do to keep this going. I'm Jason, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.